All right, it's Kael Braden here. I'm Colton's mechanic, actually, filling in for the interview. But yeah, we're out here at the, what is this place called? The Trials Training Center, TTC, TKO 2024. Haker's final hard enduro, potentially. Allegedly, that's what everybody's saying.
They are saying that.
Yeah, how was it today? How was your final hard enduro?
Do you think that they're calling the final hard enduro just to get me out, or do you think there's something behind that?
Yeah, it's definitely not a retirement home over here, but
Judging by my ride today, do you think I should retire?
no.
So it was okay.
The riding was great today, honestly. Top American.
That's right. What are we coming out of really here? What's going on?
Number 2 for the U.S. Hard Enduro Series. Out of like all the world people, he got what did we get? 6th?
I like to claim 6th. Yeah, let's get into it. Go ahead.
No, at the end.
No,
what are you talking about?
Yeah, so we came across, like, I'm in 6th, and I'm like, I'm hyped. I'm revving that bike, like, all the way up the straightaway. I'm wringing that son of a bitch neck out. And I'm, like, coming around, and I'm, like, over the last obstacle, I go through the tent. The tent. Like, every hard enduro that we've been to this year, when you go through the tent, that's where the screen is, tells you what position you're in. That's where the transponder loop is. I'm like, that's it. Did it. And then I just roll that and I go turn it away from the crowd, and I just give it a let it off, and I fall when I did it. I kind of crashed out like this.
Crashed out crazy. He's looking at us, and we're like, dude, you didn't finish. The finish line's right there.
Kael comes running up, and I'm like scrambling to get my bike, but here comes Alfredo, and he just pins it and goes by me. So 6th, 7th, kind of a thing. 6th in my heart, 7th on the paper. Gotta say, it was a good last ride if it is.
Yeah.
The last.
If that's what it was, we'll take it. We'll take it.
God, I just pulled it out of my ass. Just to be honest with you. Just who would have not? Who would have thought? I would have. The gamblers, they would have lost on me.
Yeah, the odds were crazy for the performance today.
Someone would have made a lot of money off of that. So nah, the race was sick. I mean,
the race was good. Best one of the year for sure.
Totally the best one of the year. Most people, the best vibes, the best atmosphere.
What do you think of all the? How hard was it? What do you think of that? Nashville. How was Nashville?
Nashville, just a straight rhythm there, in the middle of Broadway. I mean, that's an experience in itself. Just, I've never been in Nashville, and the crazy amount of people there all day, every day, and the music going nonstop was wild. And then the race itself is just sick.
Get better.
Just sick.
Doesn't get better.
I was throwing some nasty scrubs, getting some props from everybody. That felt good. So,
Moto Haker is back. Doesn't get better than that.
My one moto track a year that I do, yeah, and I was just busted out. But it's absolutely unbelievable weekend. The vibes were high, soak was good, and the course was great. There were some mistakes, but everyone could push. I mean, if you just did it wrong, that's when you lost out, right? If you did the hill wrong, you didn't make the hill, or you slid out, those things happened, and I kept it really consistent.
He was every lap hitting the hill perfect. Yep. Never messed it up once.
Didn't mess it up. I got told I did the best, consistently the best. So
maybe not the fastest.
Not the fastest.
Yeah.
Not the fastest, obviously, but consistency was up there. So
slow and steady might win the race.
Maybe, but we
not today.
We've gotten lapped here, so this is like, I don't know if I can count it out, but my first year here was 2011. Crashed out DNF. Second year, 2012, heat stroke. Then the list goes on, and every year that I actually finished, lapped. This year, didn't get lapped.
And it was the shortest course it's ever been, right?
It's the shortest course it's ever been.
What's the best finish you've got here?
I've gotten a 4th, and I still got lapped when I got 4th.
Probably wasn't a world round though, was it?
And it wasn't a world round. But yeah, man. So that was pretty solid. So if anything, if it's my last, then
what are you doing next year?
To hang my hat on it. Maybe next year?
What are you doing next year? Any plans?
I can't really speak about it. Got some big things in the works. I got 2 kids. Got a lot going on. A lot of things going on. But still love this stuff. Absolutely, dude. I just love it. I love being here, being with the guys, and I love racing. And it was tough, man. I had a moment before the final race. I just sat there and I almost cried. I really did. I almost cried. Because I just thought about it, like, dude, your life is going to look a lot different. It's going to look a lot different, you know? This has been a big part of my life. So.
Real wholesome moment here with Colton Haker.
That's what we do, Kael. That's what we do.
That's what we're here for.
I'm here at the finish line with Andreas Lettenbichler, Manny Lettenbichler's dad. Talk to me about how you guys are feeling about your win, and tell us a little bit about that race.
Yeah, you know, Tennessee Knockout is always like a bummer. You have a lot of spectators close to the track, and everybody's cheering. The boys after the first lap, you know, they are nearly dead. And yeah, half an hour racing plus 1 lap is hard here, especially with the heat and the humidity. The humidity this year was not so bad, but the heat, crazy for us Europeans. But he nailed it. I'm super happy for him. All the team is super happy. And thanks to all our sponsors.
Oh, well, congratulations to you and the whole team. Absolute, unbelievable riding by Manny all day. And he was just that much better, and that's all that it took. So, wow, props to you. Thanks for everything that you've done for the sport, with all your racing and being involved and growing hard enduro. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're the man. Thank you. 2024 champ, TKO champ, Manny Lettenbichler. Manny, tell us about your day.
It was wild. Like, it started really good with like, I got the first win at the TKO 1 and then TKO 2 straight away also. So we started our first row, which was I think pretty good with this dust, and I had a decent start. Like Theo was like really elbows out, so it was quite nasty at the start. So I was like glad that I didn't crash, and then me and Tristan, we more or less had a really good battle all the race. I got a pretty good line at the end at the hill, which was definitely saved me a lot of time and saved me also some energy because it wasn't ridden out, so I could go up straight away. So happy, didn't make too many mistakes, and yeah, Tristan was riding unbelievably good. So also big congrats to him for the championship also, and he's definitely the king in America, you know. So it's quite cool to still show off a little bit.
Yes.
But yeah, I think for KTM was such a good weekend, and I'm pretty happy.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. I know that the whole crowd was going so wild for both you and Tristan.
Yeah.
And it was cool to see. I think everybody just loved the battles. They didn't even care who won. And congrats to you and the whole team. You're the man.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thanks.
All right, I'm here with El Roboto, Tristan Hart. Tristan, you look so pissed off at the end of the race. I know all you wanted to do was win. Tell us about your day. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, not the best day for me. You know, I didn't win the first one, which I think is just crucial here. You got to win that and carry that momentum from there on. You know, every time I've won here, I've won the first race, the second race, and then won the main event. But you know, I threw that out and said it's still possible. And I mean, I got the whole shot and I led for a couple laps. Manny led for a lap. I got him. He got me. We went back and forth four or five times because the track was really tough. We all thought it was easy, but it was not so easy, it turned out. So yeah, and then on 2 laps to go, I had a pretty good gap, and I just made a small mistake, which, you know, kind of cost me the win. That was the moral of that race, was to not make a mistake and just honestly ride slower to go faster. And me and Manny were just going too fast, and we were making mistakes, so that's all it was to it. And I made the last one, and he got the win. So I mean, that's what I really wanted. But the championship is nice, but Cody was honestly riding around on one limb out there, so I wasn't too concerned about him, to be honest, because he's a hurting unit right now. So he had a good year though. I mean, he gave it to me a couple races. I had a couple bike problems, but yeah, it was a stressful year at certain points. So to get 4 in a row is pretty cool, and we'll see.
Yeah, good. Well, I mean, you still rode really well. What was going through your mind at the bottom of that hill climb that you had to clean every lap, basically?
Oh, I was just praying. Like, honestly, I was barely holding on. My arms were just done. I had arm pump pretty much the whole race. So I was kind of just holding on by a thread, and I really didn't have anything left. I was just smoked.
Both you and Manny just so fit.
I mean, didn't feel super fit. I was dragging tongue on lap 2, I think.
I mean, you guys are just so fit and so good. You're pushing each other to the absolute limit. It was an honor to see everybody who's going wild. You're the man. Good job. Congrats on the championship.
Thank you.
All right, 5th place, Ashton Brightmore, coming on strong and riding so well all day. Tell us about your day and what it means for you to get 5th place here at Tennessee Knockout.
Yeah, race 1, okay, and then went into race 2, all right. Battled with Will Ryden for a bit, and that was quite good. held me back a bit with the stock bike, but yeah, can't complain. And then got a row 3 start in the final and somehow pulled through on the first lap to like top 5, and then just battled my way through. Had some nice battles with Mario, and then yeah, he made a few mistakes, and then I just kept going at my own pace, doing my own lines, and yeah, come away with 5th, which I'm really happy with.
Congratulations. What was it like for you being from the UK, riding in these conditions, this heat, this humidity, and how dry it was?
Yeah, I think the humidity was so hard, like just stood here just sweating. Hydration was so important. Yeah, just the whole way through the final, just drinking all the time, trying to stay cool as much as I can, and just trying to keep my head fresh as I can for every lap.
Well, you are the man. It's so sick getting to watch you ride. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
Dude, 3rd place, how was that?
Yeah, pretty good, eh? Superstixx. Been a long time since I've been on a podium now. As always, an intense race. So super stoked. A couple of mistakes in the beginning, and then I was like, even though it's dry, it was still pretty slippery, and I was being like obviously a bit too anxious in the beginning. Started rolling the hills, finding a bit of rhythm, and yeah, I think I was like 5th or 6th at one stage and managed to catch up and get to 3rd, so super stoked.
So sick to see you run a 3rd. And what was it like riding in this heat and humidity with the dry conditions?
Yeah, it was tough, but I feel like when it's wet, it's tougher. I kind of got into a rhythm. You could clean everything so you could manage your heart rate, and that's pretty much what I was doing.
Nice. Well, congratulations. Such a sick 3rd place.
Yeah, cheers, bud. Thanks.
What's next for you?
Back home, and then we have Sea to Sky in about a month's time.
And where are you at in the FIM championship?
I'm second.
Second. So today was a big day for you.
Yeah, big day. I was second, but tied points with Mario. So now we got some championship points yesterday and some more today. But yeah, Manny still seems to be cracking on out hard in the front. So I was hoping we could at least get it on the sprint lap yesterday and some time on him. But yeah, he's riding really good. So overall, super pumped, happy. Came to America on the podium. Stoked.
Congratulations, dude. You're the man.
Cheers, man.
Okay.
Shot, bro.
Cheers, bro. It's your boy MG here. TKO is over. Real quick, I'm with Cody. Let's do a little fit check to get things rolling here. Cody, talk to me about your kit here.
Yeah, I mean, got my team shirt on clouds. I had those on earlier. FXR socks, because I try and wear as many free things as possible.
Yeah.
I did buy the jorts.
Pre-cut?
Pre-cut jorts, yeah. Not quite up to par, but I'll run it.
Sorry.
Stetson, 7 3/8.
7 3/8. And then the standard.
Yeah, standard team shirt. It is fitted too. I got a funky head, you know?
Yeah, it's like
kind of skinny but long.
Like an upside down egg.
Yeah, something like that.
And then I'm wearing the factory Puma shirt,
the Cougs,
Costco shorts, black socks, and the Army Green Crocs, of course. Now that we have the fun stuff out of the way, let's get down to business. Cody Webb, how hard was it?
This place just beats you up, man. It wasn't say it would be harder earlier in the day. Like the knockout rounds really weren't that bad. It was so dry, but the dust sucked. There's just endless rocks here. I struggled that first one pretty bad. My wrist was just killing me, and then you probably shouldn't take painkiller type drugs, but I had to even finish today. So I rode a lot better in that second knockout round, and at one point I did hit a rock, and I thought I was going to cry. I screamed, so it'd be fun to watch my GoPro in agony for a couple minutes, and then yeah, the main is just dusty the whole first 2 laps. Like I was in the back, Reardon was in front of me, and like his bike didn't start, or I don't know if he missed the button, or so I ran in the back, and then I just got swallowed by everyone behind me. So I was way back. First log, I knew there was a log after the turn, and I didn't know where it was. I just blindly wheelie. You know?
No way.
Yeah, like I was like Braille.
Riding by Braille?
Yeah. And then, I don't know, it was dusty through the whole first bit. Make some passes, go back, make more passes, go back, and I tried my best, but obviously wasn't in good contention right off the bat. Like, those guys, like literally first lap I'm coming back in, I saw them going back out. So it was chaos. Like the first off-camber hill was like 4 or 5 bikes sprawled. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm going down. And I like went around them, and then I messed something up, and it was it was a wild race. It was good for the spectators, but for racing, I didn't like that.
That hill was tough. I mean, you may have struggled all day, but you still cleaned the old Kendra waterfall section.
Yeah.
You got a little hop in there and did a wheelie, so that's nice. And you know what? You're still a fan favorite. And I don't know, what does it mean to you to be still racing here at Tennessee Knockout?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I doubt everyone's done every single year, but I've raced 13 of the 14 years, but I came here in 1 year, it was like 12 weeks after I had ACL surgery, so I didn't race, but I still came and hung out, so it's just a memorable race for me, right? I have to be here, so I'll be back again next year.
The man,
Yeah.
the legend, Goaty, thank you, brother.
Thank you, guys.